good morning. A nice autumnal day here. We're going to have a look at the bike. I like how it strips back nicely. Now the bars, without getting into too many details straight out the gate, are quite high, but they're quite nicely done actually. So internal wiring and all of that, so they're pretty tidy. And when you're on the bike, they're quite comfortable. The arms feel straight out rather than more high, even though they look quite high, but yeah, it's quite good. Let's have a little look over what we've got. So it's the Heritage 114. It's got a few extra bits that I'm going to deal to out the gate, a bit like Iceberg. It's had some sort of decals put on it, some stickers. It's got one there. It's got one on the mini tour pack. It's got one there. I mean, these are all like Harley proper decal type ones, which just not really keen on them. Oh, it's got the Kahuna heated grips on them, which are worth a lot, so that's really good. It's got the screen, so that's got a sticker on it that'll come off. And it's got this Harley accessory top box, which has got another little sticker on there. So all sort of nice Harley things, but I just want to go right back to the black originality of what the bike is. That needs probably a bit of a paint. That's not mud, I think that's peel, so we'll just deal to that. Yes, it's the Milwaukee 1868 114 cubic inch. It's had the one owner and it's got extras on it from front to back, so just quickly pointing them out to you. First of all, we've got the tinted lens kit and the bulbs. We've got the higher bars. And I want to say, I think the riser set might be different. I'm not sure, but it looks like it is. We have got the crash bar, which has been put on, the highway pegs. It's got the flush cap mount gas caps. It's got plastic protectant on there. It's got the grips, which have been added on. Moving back, it's got some foot boards, which are actually the same series as the ones that were just on Blue Monkey, the CVO, in the black, of course, so they're nice, a bit squeaky, we'll have to oil that. It's had a muffler adaptation kit done to it, and that's by a local person, I think, in Wellington that does repacking. They trim the end off the standard tapered muffler and then repack it. Doesn't sound too bad. It's got a lay-down number plate kit. Now, we've had to bend in the plate because US plates are, of course, smaller than NZ plates, and it doesn't fit on the width of the tour pack, well, mini tour pack box. And again, we've it's lenses at the back here, which look nice. Coming around this side, just trying to point out anything I can think of. It's obviously got the tender lead. Nothing else that sort of jumps out to me initially, except the fact that it's got this, attachment pack here, and then it's got the little fabric lowers, which is really good. Oh, it does actually come with this as well, so a couple of bits on the bench, just the rear seat standard, but comes with a pillion backrest and rack. Weighs about 40 pounds, I think, and it's got hand guards. Again, with the sort of sticker treatment, which I'll take off, but probably won't keep those on, to be fair. And then we've just got the factory side cases here, which I've just taken off, just a couple of bolts, and they come off really easily, with sort of like a front hook system. So yeah, that's what we've got. Plans for the bike? I'm thinking on the bars. I'm just wondering about the bars, about what to do. Not sure if I want to change those. They seem a bit high. I do like slim bars. I like the Softail Slim as a bike, and so was looking for one of these or a Slim S, which is the twin cam. I like this in the M8. It's great to be able to get onto an M8, to be fair. I have to say, okay, it is a Harley, but it's an 1868 with quite a lot of torque, half as heavy as a Blue Monkey, and it's actually quite quick and nippy for what it is, and so I'm just going to have to be careful to not squirt around too much, if you know what I mean. So I've just seen something else. It's actually got a horn change that's been updated. I remember seeing that on the parts list that came with the bike. So a seat, I'm thinking the hammock seat, which is a 2-up seat with a backrest for me and Mrs. Bob. So I'll be wanting to maybe do that. That's $1,500 to do that. And maybe some lower bars, not sure. But at the meantime, that's probably anything. That's the only couple of things I'd probably want to consider doing to the bike. So in trying to sort of Harley-proof under the seat area where it just really collects dirt and stuff, I'll put a little bit of that thick plastic tape where the two seat rubber bungs rub, and also try to blank off a little bit this hole where the wire comes through, because that flicks stuff through, and also 2 other actually holes with a slot like this one that was sitting here. So just to try and close off that area a little bit to stop some of the muck from coming up underneath, so keeps it looking a bit nicer, longer. Little Easter eggy type of thing I've just found. There was like a little domed cap there, and I thought, what's that for? It's got like a thread on it. But if you want to ride with the seat off, you can put it in here. Screw it down. Won't put it all the way in, but it's like a little blanking dome, which sort of makes it look a bit tidier. So how about that? Little Easter egg. But this is what should have happened last week. So the garage is now set, and this was the idea all along, to create some space with the dolly trolley to put the bike on, to turn it sideways to get 2 cars in. So let's flip around and I'll show you what it looks like. So a couple of cars. That one's lived outside ever since we've lived here, 2 or 3 years. So they fit in. Had to put this car here on this side of the garage now, just to make room, because of the layout of the doors. Not the best layout, actually. There's the don't drive any further ball, which we've used for years in different settings. And here's the bike on its trolley. Easily goes on. A little block under that just helps it sit a little bit more upright without it being too upright. And if you look down this side of the bike, it's nice and snug against the wall. I'll put some sheets on it. But that gives you the idea of how much room there is around. So you can get around there, get to the laundry. So that was the whole point. We'll just have to be careful when it comes to parking the cars in the garage. But this one's got sensors all over it, so this is fine. But that one's got the old school don't drive any further ball. But that's the idea. That is what it was all about to start with. So join me in my next video at some point, probably with some kind of modification to the bike. Thanks for watching. This is Bobberbob. I'll see you later.